Audit LA.
I know Mona's Audit LA, but I know Mona is on there. 'Cause I know who she is. Do I just do it from here? Just speak from here is fine? You can hear me? Can't hear me? Okay. Okay, I can speak loud, have a big mouth, I've been told.
We can hear you, ma'am, you're fine.
You can hear? Okay. I'm here for I want to talk on all items, including public comment. My one concern, I have several concerns, but,
Hold on one second.
okay.
Just start the time, and we can hear. Are we good on audio? If she speaks through there.
All right, here we go. I can hold it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Is that better?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I'm here to say that you get a lot of donations from the Police Foundation. My one big problem with them is that they do not let us know who's donating to them. I am somebody who's very concerned about Scientology and their connection to LAPD. It's been a very, a very close relationship for decades. And it's something that needs to stop. It has been reported to the Inspector General, which I hope they are dealing with. But I keep seeing the same officers and the same nonsense. This is a cult. It's not a church. They do human trafficking. There's so many survivors. I have two good friends who were survivors of this, and there's many more, the same story of sexual abuse, and just the things that they do is just abusive in general. And so the fact that they could be backhand donating money to the police department is egregious to me, and so it needs to be transparent. And I am also, and also even with I understand why you guys don't want to do the public, version of, when you have disciplinary issues. I do get that, but at the same time, if anyone on this side of the desk where I had to go to court, it's going to be public. Our names are going to be out there. Everything that we face, it's going to be public. We don't get the same consideration just because we don't wear a badge. That's not fair. And I'm here too to say on your CPABs, you all have the CPABs, you have Scientologists that, it's supposed to be the community that represents themselves, but they don't. They are there representing Scientology. As I said, Scientology is a cult. They are actually they're going to be facing RICO, a case next year. They're going to be facing RICO charges as far as, not criminally, it's still civilly. But they're going to have to be answering to RICO. And do you really want that as a partnership? They should not be, if they're on your CPABs, they should be there as individuals, like any other person, any other public. But they get so much consideration that is unfair. And where they are right now, they have had their street, L. Ron Hubbard Way, shut down since June with 28 or 29 special event permits. They have planters surrounding 3 blocks that are not ADA compliant. The city makes anyone else remove them, but they're not being forced to remove them. Even though, the city told them to, they're not doing anything to enforce it. They're also required to have a 20-foot safety fire lane. Nobody's enforcing that. It's like everyone is either scared of Scientology or something, but they have too much influence. And I didn't know that until I started looking into this. They have too much influence on our police department. They have too much influence on our public works department. They have too much influence with the mayor. Thank you.
Next we have Kelly.
Before we continue, I've already told you to keep your hands in your lap. You're now getting your first and last warning. If you do it again, you'll be removed. Thank you, Madam Secretary.
Penny, you're on.
Good morning.
Good morning. What items would you like to speak on?
Just the general public comment.
1 minute.
They have a man by the name of Anthony Diamato Jr. He's a paid OSA plant for the cult of Scientology. He has a restraining order already against him from sexually stalking a 16-year-old minor boy and talking about raping his mother. He has a channel, ZDT, on YouTube. He photoshops an elderly woman like she's giving him, like doing sexual things to him, which is elder abuse and sick and disgusting. He continues to do so, brags about it, has bragged about being involved in the SWATs. He also sits there and calls people's jobs, harasses them, tells his chat to do it, and nothing is ever done. The city attorney, Jairo Soto, doesn't act on it, which is a sign of corruption from the church, the cult of Scientology. This man is a predator. Y'all need to stop him and make an arrest. Please, look into him. Anthony D'Amato Jr.
The next speaker, Hassan John.
Facts, that's true.
Next, we have Amy's iPhone.
Hi, I'm speaking on all three items.
Okay, 2 minutes.
Okay, first, I want to say that, I want you guys to become heroes, not zeros. The children are watching, children are seeing how you're behaving towards a specific cult in the city. You have child trafficking. You are having a poor historical look when people are looking at you, especially through live stream, all over the country, all over the world. The children are seeing you go after people that are fighting evil, that are trying to protect them as children, because the children are being trafficked and abused horrifically on L. Ron Hubbard Way. I want to look at history. I want to have a time where you can be seen as people that save children. I'm looking forward to seeing a time where you rescue children and have them seen outside of the facility, getting checked and getting medical care that they've been so totally deprived of within a facility that is depriving them of care, medical attention, and proper education. I'm looking forward to a time where I see pictures like I saw when they were liberating the camps in Auschwitz, when you saw the little children lined up with their striped pajamas. But it's the same thing that's going on similarly inside of the L. Ron Hubbard Way. Where is your place going to, look what happened to that minor. He was a minor that was escaping in Wisconsin and put back into that place and not believing him. Are you that gullible? Are you really that gullible? And why are you taking money from the cult? Don't you have to file a conflict of interest report like I did when I worked for the city of New York? Aren't they looking at kickbacks that you're getting? Don't you understand that you are looking poorly in the world? Police officers are doing live streams about your behavior and your unwillingness to abide by the First Amendment and treat these people. You might as well hang up a sign on L. Ron Hubbard Way, as I keep saying, that says Arbeit macht frei, which was at the entrance of Auschwitz. That is so disgusting that you are just allowing this terrible behavior to go on and people to get used as slave labor laying bricks on the facility, where you walk, where they have it all closed off. And the danger of not having accessibility in the golden hour when there's a trauma and not even opening up the facility.
The next speaker is Donald Harlan.
Sorry guys, it bumped me out and it would not let me back first time that ever happened. It would not let me, so I don't know, somebody got it canceled, I think. Sorry guys, great job Amy, I'm sorry I missed it.
At some point,
Scott Hutchkevin.
do you guys hail to the Galactic Federation? Do you believe in that? Because that's what Scientology believes. They believe that they went to the Galactic Federation and took spirits and put them in ice cubes and put them into a volcano. And then spirits came out, and those spirits are on people. And the Scientology members have to pay the church tens of thousands of dollars to take those spirits off. And they could ask for children, 12 years old, 13 years old, and they could ask you about masturbation and anal sex. And so I've been at gunpoint 6 fucking times just in this state alone, not to include San Francisco. At gunpoint, 3 times by Northeast Division, 2 times by Hollywood Division, and 1 time by Santa Monica. I've been in a cage here, bologna sandwiches with no mayonnaise, no mustard. 6 days. Because a man came out of a restaurant that we were protesting because they wrote a character witness statement for a known serial rapist for the Church of Scientology. They stole both my phones, my computer, and my effing fur coat, and my black socks. In February, DA rejected charges. I just beat a case yesterday by Kendrick Moxon. We know who the swatter is. ZDT is a YouTube channel. Why the fuck is no one going after this man? He talked about raping a minor and his mother. How is he not in jail? Who is allowing this to happen? How many more times are you gonna put me at gunpoint? I wanna like the cops, but how the fuck can I like the cops? You ever had green dots on your head? You ever had Officer White's clumsy ass out of the Hollywood Division pull a fucking shotgun on you? Holy fuck! He's talking about raping minors. Why is he not in a cage? The judicial system's not fucking failing us. I won my case on Monday by myself. On Friday, Danny won his case. There's other people who are fighting cases right now. They're talking about raping a fucking minor. Zero Dark Tony is a YouTube channel. You guys are all mandatory reporters. Please do something. For the love of fucking God, that motherfucker needs to be in a cage. Not me. Save the fucking children.
Awesome.
The next speaker, Jonathan
Yes.
Foster. Our speaker is Goat Puppet.
I might have to put the mute on.
It's a rather ominous thing. Oh, shit. Yes. So I want to thank the very, very nice compliments we've been hearing today. So let's see here. We have 3 puppets here instead of the 5 puppet commissioners. We have a Middle Eastern woman that switched to white. We have a fool over there that got drummed out of the FBI, I hear. And this one.
Thank you, Ariel.
What the fuck is she? Well, she's just a nice lady. Okay, we'll buy that. So we'd like to tell the Choi Choi here, I saw you on TV with the mayor. Yeah, she gave you a pat on the head. She said, oh, don't worry, one day you might be a police chief. See, they don't want you. You're the wrong color. You're the wrong race. And they don't want that other black lady. Wrong color, wrong race, and wrong gender. No, they just wanted an old white guy. An old, psychotic, Trump-like, crippled old white piece of shit, yes? And they dug to the bottom of the barrel. Where can I get one of these? Maybe we can bring back Charles Beck. No, the FBI's still looking at him. Yeah, scratch that out. Maybe we can go to Tennessee over there. You know, good old boss over there, and bring back Walter Moore there, known as Moore. Let's see here. Would Moore come back? No, he went back to watch his daughter go to college and brought back a big black man. Oh, I see. So he's not going to come back either. So you had a 66.7% chance of getting somebody of color and a 33% chance of having a woman of color and only a 1/3 chance of a white scumbag. Well, you know what? I went to Vegas and I bet on the white guy. And I won! Yay! Let's give me a hand. What we got? That's right. And who was it that first said that Jim McDonald was going to be police chief? Goat Puppet. I said that 2 weeks ago. Who was the first person that said he's going to get the job because Mayor Bass is being controlled by Jews? Goat Puppet. Yes. And let's not forget about the murder award last week. The $50,000 reward for the guy that was already caught a year ago. You're giving out rewards for people caught. So I saw it and I submitted the email to bob.councilmember@LA City. So I want that $50,000 reward because I turned in information about the killer. It doesn't matter where he was caught. You wanted a reward for information to the city because you didn't know. And I told you about it. Finally, we will say, fuck the LAPD, and I'm glad they tagged this building, and that should have looked a lot better. You should have left it up. Thank you.